Welcome to AFC 16. We're here at Youngalla Dam, ready for the first round. It's going to be a unique couple of days. We're not the rookies anymore, so we're really looking forward to seeing if we can give BCF a run for their money.
So I'm fishing with Mark Ely this year. He's the AFC Series 16 rookie, and I want to do my best to show him what this Mackay region has to offer, as well as what we can do as a team together to try and win that AFC Series 16 title.
Yeah, we've been blessed with the opportunity to come back for a bit of redemption. Last year we were very happy with how we performed. We were competitive as rookies, but we're coming for one thing, and that's the trophy.
Oh mate, I am so pumped. First AFC, fished a lot of tournaments over my years, but I'll tell you what, this is probably the most nervous I've ever been, I reckon.
All right, we count of 3, 2, 1.
Go.
The plan this morning is to run to the back of the dam, up the river, but we also know that BCF are heading to the same area.
Yeah, so we're on the way to the first spot. You know, we've got a game plan and we've got to get there first. We've got to get to the mouth of the river because that'll dictate the rest of the day.
As I'm heading up the dam, Liam's just on our outside. I'm watching him and thinking I'm going to get the good inside run here, like nice straight through, heading to the river.
And then I look over my shoulder and there's Team Jack Links off our back corner. And I'm yelling at Liam, I'm like, they're on our left, they're on our left.
We're going through the trees and I'm sort of looking over my left and right and you can't really see the other boats. I didn't want to look at the GPS too much because I really wanted to focus on the trees, and I noticed that I was a little bit offline off the river. So I adjusted my line and just picked a direct line straight towards the river.
All of a sudden, he's just taken a big left-hander and just straight in front of us, and we've hit his wake at full noise.
I think the boys, I might have saw him in my peripheral vision over my right shoulder, but they looked like they sort of come around a bit more and picked a bit of an easier line, and I just kept going. I wanted to get to that river as fast as we could.
I'm just like, come on, mate, like just look over your shoulder a little bit. But he's got the inside run and I couldn't get back on my track, and they've beat us into the river.
In all reality, there is quite a bit of timber in Youngalla, and there's so many different lines you can take. But knowing that Healy could see us, and I could see Healy was talking to Liam, and I'm just not quite sure, but I think at the end of the day, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
It's going to get hit. Yeah. So we get to the river first. We've won that battle, and there's 3 distinct spots up that river. Oh,
Right.
yeah. If you're the first boat in there, you can then choose whether you pull into spot 1 or spot 2. I spoke the previous night to the rookie, and I said, if we get a shot at it, we're going to go to either spot 2 or 3. If we push from spot 2 and go to spot 3, so be it, but if we get them both, that's a bonus. Because we got to that river first, we dictated who went where, and we got what we wanted to do. Ultimately, I want to protect spot 3, so at any sign or notice of the other team coming up the river, I'm cracking on and I'm going to spot 3.
Buggered.
He cut me off right as I was going through my shortcut. So rolling up to our first spot, not our ideal plan, but we knew there were still birds there, so we're still confident we could put a few in the boat really quickly. Oh, missed him.
Team BCF had gone down the river, so it was nice and quiet. We could see there was birds in the trees. We kind of knew that we were going to catch. So it wasn't long. I think it was only 2 casts or 3 casts, and then immediately felt the bite, set the hook. Number 1's coming in.
So the idea is exactly what Matt's just done. The birds that are sitting high in the trees are pooing, and it's literally as soon as your lure hits the water, they think it's poo and they just climb all over it. So you're trying to get as close to that tree as possible and just draw that reaction strike straight out of the birds, out of the fish.
Oh, he's in a tree.
Come on, man.
No. Just come up. He's out.
There we go. There we go, number one off the back.
It's good to get the monkey off the back early.
So Matt's just measuring his fish, doing his thing, and I've gone back in just to the next tree. Bird's just flown away, and yeah, working it out nice and slowly, twitching it off the bottom, and got the dunk. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
This guy's a 38.
Yeah, little fella.
Hang on, mate.
These aren't the size we're after, but we're happy to have them in the boat nice and early. They're just a cool little fish, but we need bigger ones. Let him go.
It's a really good start to the day. We'd slowly move down maybe another 20 metres.
There were still some birds left. We were running out of the good area, but we also noticed that BCF weren't in the spot we were trying to get to. So we thought, we're going to be all right here. We're going to fill a limit. So what we're doing while we're fishing so quick too, like these shags, as soon as that sun pokes up, they're going to take off. So although we are fishing very quick, we're just trying to get as much productive fishing done as we can in this low light. And then once that sun's up and the shags move away, then we can start really hammering and probing these areas for everything they're worth.